Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the suspension of immigration announced by President Trump. So there is going to be, as of the time of this video, let me be clear, the executive order regarding U.S. immigration is yet to be promulgated. So we haven't actually seen the specifics of this, but from what we're reading and what we understand as of the time of this video, we can hypothesize, reasonably hypothesize, I should say, about what this is going to look like. So, first of all, there are many questions that have been coming into us, mostly from clients, very worried about what's going to happen. Let's be clear about one thing, especially with respect to the U.S. Embassy in Thailand and the U.S. embassies we deal with both in Laos and Cambodia, and Wen Chien and Phnom Penh. Those immigrant and non-immigrant visa units in those places are not processing cases anyway. Interviews are not happening due to COVID-19. It's not dissimilar to when we've had government shutdowns in the past and seen the visa units closed. They're just not processing cases right now. Trump has hinted at the fact that this will be a couple of months and then they'll look at modifying it. We've also discussed in a prior video that this may not affect family-based categories. And as I've explained in the other video, the unique nature of the K-1, this may not even pertain to the K-1 because Trump appears to be focusing on green card cases and specifically employment-based green cards. And for that reason, it's very likely that K-1s, which is a non-immigrant visa. Now, it's a non-immigrant dual intent visa. It's very unique. It provides the visa holder with the ability to travel to the United States, remain there for 90 days in order to marry their American fiancé and then apply for adjustment of status to green card status. So it's not a green card itself. And as such, I don't think necessarily it is safe to presume that the forthcoming or contemporaneously coming with this video executive order is going to apply to the K-1. Now, that may change, and we will do a video update on this channel if it materially does change. But another thing that I thought was very, very interesting with respect to this came from a recent article in the Daily Caller, I believe, or Daily Wire, and it was titled, "Trump Says Immigration Freeze Will Last 2 Months, Reveals New Details," quoting directly. According to Politico, a source, quote-unquote, familiar with the situation indicated that the executive order will not apply to healthcare workers seeking green cards or people with, quote-unquote, nuclear family members inside the United States. Quoting further, the specifics of the nuclear family exemption are unclear. The New York Times reports, and we're quoting now from the New York Times within this article, quote, American citizens seeking to bring their children or spouses to the United States would still be allowed to do so, which suggests that the exemption could be limited to them. So remains to be seen. Again, the K-1 does not confer a green card, and the overall policy seems to be in place wherein they do not particularly want to discourage, for lack of a better term, family-based immigration or nuclear family-based immigration. So it may very well be possible to get a K-1 in the aftermath of this executive order. That being said, if that is not the case, based on our assessment of that, we will make a video update as soon as we can, and I will even pin a comment below in the comment section below this video. If this changes, and I think that what I'm saying right now is materially incorrect, we'll go ahead and put that on as soon as we can so that people can be aware. But for now, it looks to me like family-based immigration is not the policy thrust of this initiative. And for that reason, I think we're probably going to be safe to presume that the K-1, and the fact that it doesn't confer green card status, the K-1. So it may have sort of threaded the needle, for lack of a better term, in the sense that it may not directly be impacted by this executive order. And the other thing to keep in mind is at the time of this video, we're in mid-April right now, we're still waiting around, at least here in Thailand, to see the embassy reopen the immigrant and non-immigrant visa units to even process cases. So if this order goes into effect for maybe 2 months, by the time, and they could extend the closure here, it remains to be seen. We've yet to see what Thailand is going to do with respect to a possible extension of the emergency decree, and that will probably have an impact on the immigrant visa unit. I know that many of the local hires and things down there have to deal with the implications of the emergency decree. So we could see things remain closed at this embassy throughout the pendency of this order. This order could come out, and as long as it's effective, they aren't processing cases anyway, so it's kind of a moot point. But that being said, if anything changes materially to what's being said in this video, we will make a video as soon as we can to try and update you regarding the situation.